Alright guys, so this is going to be another cooking video with your girl Ari, and I'm about to show y'all what I'm about to cook. So I got this off of Pinterest. It's not my recipe, but I'm going to remix this bad boy, and it's called ground turkey sweet potato skillet. So I'm going to show you, this is what we're going to be eating, and I'm already starting with the good stuff. So if you're ever interested in like meals and you don't know what you need to be having, or you can't figure out what you want, just go over to Pinterest. Pinterest got everything. So right now, this is my little paper towel. So I have a sweet potato right here. I'm gonna finish cutting up my sweet potato, then I'm gonna cut up my bell pepper, because you need a bell pepper in this. We have ground turkey, we got our beans. Let me go get my beans out. Hold on, wait a minute, thought I bought some beans with it. I know I bought some beans. Give me a minute. Yo, don't you hate when you, yep, I got some black beans, because it said you need black beans for this recipe. We got the ground turkey, we got the seasoning, we got the salsa right here. I don't have no green onions, but we're going to use a regular onion. And then we got cheese. I got to cut the cheese up. But this is the recipe we're going to cook. So I'm going to go ahead and chop all this stuff up, and then we're going to do a little slight differential version of this, because these sweet potatoes, we don't got time putting them in the skillet to cook. We're going to put them in the air fryer, then put them in the skillet, and then everything else is going to go in the skillet. So let's just start chopping up. And as this is going on, I'm going to be looking at a YouTuber that I like to look at, and his name is Life with Dame Dash. So let's get to it. So let's put this in the air fryer, which I know your girl got a new air fryer, and it is the, I bet say the NutriBurst. What am I talking about? I got a new air fryer, y'all know, and it's Ninja. So I'm just going to, first and foremost, before we put it in the air fryer, because we're going to do like a little cheat situation, we are going to put a little bit, we got these cut up, and I'm going to put them in the air fryer to cheat. So I have a little bit of olive oil, probably like a tablespoon we're going to put in there, not too much. And we're going to actually just put a little bit of seasoning, so just mix it around so that I can have like a little nice coating. We're going to halfway cook these till they're soft. Not mushy, but soft enough, tender, that we can finish it off in the skillet. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of kosher salt and pepper. So we're going to add a little bit of kosher salt in here, and a little bit of brown pepper. Ooh, not a lot. black pepper. Where I get brown pepper from? And we're going to put them in the air fryer to cook. And that's going to be our little cheat, and then we're going to move on to the next step. At this point of cooking, we have followed the directions of the recipe on Pinterest. So we have cooked down our bell pepper, onion. We cooked our ground turkey. We added some seasoning. We just added in the salsa and a whole can of black beans with the liquid. Going to stir it up, let it cook another 5 minutes, and then from there we're going to put the lid on, and we're going to check on our sweet potatoes and add them in here. Before you put your sweet potatoes in the mixture, make sure you taste everything for taste. Make sure it has flavor, it's not over salty, and if you need to do any extra by adding a couple more seasonings. Okay, so the seasonings that I use, the flavor tastes good. At this point, we just want this, put the lid back on there and let the juice from the beans sit so it can like evaporate. And then we're gonna add our I just want to kick it up a notch, okay? We're gonna add our sweet potatoes, and then this is gonna be done. But I'm gonna let this juice from the beans fill this out. And I'm gonna use a pound of ground turkey. That pack that I had is 2 pounds, and I'm gonna use a pound of it. So we're gonna sit this back on there for another 10 minutes, and I got it on medium high. Then after that juice has like gotten to the meat, and then we're gonna take the lid off, let it cook for 5 minutes so the steam can rise and evaporate. Then we're gonna add these sweet potatoes in there, y'all. So I air fried them. That's all. And this is gonna soak up the rest of the juice and the flavor, and then we're gonna be ready to eat. And hopefully mine tastes better than that picture, but I'll show y'all the picture when we get done. So we'll be back in a few seconds. Alright guys, so I took the top off, and it was a lot of juice in here, and it has worked its way down to minimum of juice. So at this point, what I'm actually gonna do is go ahead and add my sweet potatoes in here. And I'm going to let the sweet potatoes soak up the rest of this little juice and the flavor, because we only cook these sweet potatoes like 70%. So the other 30% needs to finish cooking. Ooh, this is looking real nice. The flavors are here. If you wanted to be a little more saucier, then put some more salsa in there. I'm going to put a 1/4 cup of salsa. I put a whole can of beans, did not drain it. I use a small onion, a 1/2 of a bell pepper. I use some roasted garlic that y'all see me use in a previous video, and then I use a pound of ground beef. And then sweet potatoes, I use 3 medium sweet potatoes. I was about to say 2 smalls, but they like literally medium sweet potatoes. And then I'm going to cut this down, put the lid on there, let this cook for another 15 minutes. This made a lot. Like, I wasn't trying to make a lot, but it made a lot. And then when we come back, I'm going to serve it, and we're going to be ready to eat. And that's where you add your little cheese on top, and you do your own thing. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like when you get done. It's hot and steamy. Then you're just supposed to put a little bit of cheese on top, like so. And then you're supposed to put a little sour cream, but listen, it's either or. And this is what it looks like, and it tastes really, really good. So let's look at the picture of what they said it's supposed to look like, and let's see if we did justice for it. So hold on. Okay, it looking like it. Let me slide mine over. It looks just like it. We just don't have them green onions and that sour cream, but we did the thing. Okay. So a parable to eat.